It's like my heart is true.
Yeah. Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale. Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough to say. Is there anything?
How much do I have the money? My heart is true, true.
Yeah.
Snålta, lite lite. Saber. Ever.
I'll have your water soon enough. The stream's not going anywhere.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Yeah.
This is it.
Been a long time since I've been this way. I always did like it. Lord Redrick's a firm Mexico. I think I'll give him that. You're just having like the rest of the lot. I hadn't given it much thought. No harm in that. Might as well see the place first. So you must have some other plan in mind for coming this way. I have no idea what I'm going to do next. Why are you here? This woman is unexpectedly open. by her nature, I'd say. Yeah, what can you tell me about dry wood? The locals here are feisty and that's how they like it. Tell me about yourself. Blah blah, blah blah blah. Alright, let's get back to the camp. The stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get you your water. Where is the water? Here? Where? Here. Huh. Okay.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. Sparfle? Are you all right?
Dun, dun, dun.
Ambush!
Hmm.
Let's go.
Rest in pieces.
Camp.
Six. 5. Cool. Uh-huh. Please.
Let's go. Let's go.
Please. Is there a heal? No, no heals. Oh,
Sure. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let.
Get inside!
Was that?
A Buick. Had to be.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
This trip could have gone better.
What you need? Come on, we're not dying in this place.
Sure. That should be far enough. But what now?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
Lohikäärmeet äärirajoille -sarjan tekijöiden uusi Netflix.
Someone else has been here. We should move. Wait, do you hear that? That looks weak. Could be a shortcut.
Sure. I could scout ahead. See what's around the corner. This trip could have gone better.
Fresh air in here. I think we found an exit. Sounds like the storm path, too.
Huh? Let's go!
What you need?
Huh?
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul. Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution.
Right.
I'll
Let's go. Let's go. traveler.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here. Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child? An infant born without a soul, of course. I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and though his lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here. Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. Keep out of...
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you. I meant no offense.
Yeah.
Put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Go on. Say it again.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cock's feather!
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
That's where you're wrong.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation. Then I can't imagine you lack for entertainment in these parts. Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Alof Corp, your service. Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for... And how exactly did you come to be here? In Gwithan ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there? And you survived? I've heard such a thing was impossible. But it seems you either have a knack for timing or the favor of the gods. An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn. Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has written... Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places. I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday. As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers. Excellent. I shall follow you. Aye?
Yeah.
How may I help?
Right.
Gods keep you. Gods keep you.
Yes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes? Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it. I think it is a very good choice. The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body. No, I think not. A pity that. It would be... What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying. Souls pass on, some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have... A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their honor can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or... You should see old Merwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company. Did you now, dear? My, that would be or maybe it... Oh, yes, entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up a Me? I'll bore you to tears. Oh, come now. Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife. Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too. Meek, but warm heart. And here I thought you'd come to visit me in particular. Caldara de Baranzi, of the Valian Royal Academy of Animantic Sciences. Not the greatest. A student of the soul. Goodbye, my dear.
Hi? Hi? I shall. 17 and a half. 17 and a half. Could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman. The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. The people hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved. I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first. Careful, friend. Let's not use that word around here. Could be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe
Joo,
you
mä
were
tuun
having
kohta
some
hakemaan.
communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense. The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war. Picked the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Vaethus worshippers in Guild. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Vaethus. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Vaethus isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Vaethus. He enlisted. After the war, people took to punishing Vaethus worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And it seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Raedric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing. Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But, truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel so relieved seeing me swing from that tree. All right, then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not... We blew him up. Hey. It makes two of us. Raised that way. My family's been Aothasian going way back. There was something I genuinely liked about Aothas. Always. Like he understood people better than the other gods. Of course, he goes away for a few years, and look, in my way. I don't suppose he expects me to show up at his temple these days. Not much lip. What's on your mind? I'm sure my parents are still wondering the same thing. The family whose farm I worked on, they had a little hollowborn girl. And they heard the Animancers had this cure, the salvation. This salvation, they were putting animal souls in children. You might have heard about it. Giving them enough personality to care for themselves. You can guess how that turned out. Anyway, these farmers put the family dog's soul in their little girl. For a while, the girl, she's making eye contact, she's feeding herself, albeit in a kind of messy way. And one day she snaps. Well, the mother, she wouldn't have anything to do with the girl after that. But the father, he'd visit every day, feed her chickens, toss water on her once in a while to get the dirt off. Most of the village, they'd whisper about him. Poor man, they'd say. He was just waiting for his daughter to look up one day and recognize... Oh, in my younger days, of course... They did. was strange timing, because it took a while but the windswept caught me by surprise after all. Nah, not that last part. What's on your mind?